Of the many scorpions found in the pet trade, most of them are very docile by nature, easy to handle, not quick or apt to sting. Then there's exceptions to the rules, like from the southwest part of the United States, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, we find the desert hairy scorpions. Pretty simple, comes from the desert, it's got a lot of hairs all over its body. All scorpions have them. This guy is the hairiest of them, all over his back. But if you could see the way he's arching his back right now and has his stinger just waiting, it's almost like he's got his fist up waiting to punch. He is aggressive. He constantly is in the mode of stinging. If you go next to this thing, you're going to get jabbed really fast, really hard. Not a fatal sting for the most part, unless you're allergic, like all scorpion stings, but a painful one because all venom is painful. These are the ones when I'm hiking in Texas and Arizona, you always got to be careful you take your shoes off where you leave them, because they tend to want to go into warm, moist spots at night in particular, and scorpions that are on the prowl at night often will end up in your shoes. Like most arachnid stings and bites, it's usually accidental. They're not going to go chasing you for the most part, but if you put your foot into the shoe where the scorpion is, it will sting you and to defend itself. That's what they'll all do. But the desert hairy is probably the one I would say is the one out to get you. He is always looking to stab somebody. Look at the way he's got his back arched right now. His stinger is way up at the top, and anything that would be in front of him, he'd jab it as fast and off it as he can. His claws are outstretched, and he's just looking for a fight. The desert hairy scorpion is an extremely aggressive animal, and one that's encountered often by human beings in that area of the world. It gets about 5-6 inches. That's about the maximum size. Simple keep again. Desert environment, like all scorpions, they want to have a burrow where it's a little moist or some kind of moist area to get out. And it's predominantly an insect eater. A big one would take a small mouse. So an interesting subject for the intermediate to advanced scorpion or invertebrate owner. I would be a little leery if this was your first scorpion. I wouldn't recommend it, but certainly an interesting addition to anyone's collection, the desert hairy with an attitude.